stitchy friends, welcome to Cross My Stitches. My name is Jackie and this is my special guest Peg. She is joining me today on my video. I haven't seen Peg in a couple of months, and if you've gone back in my videos a couple of years ago, you might have seen Peg there as well.
It was summer of 20.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the summer of 2020, the summer of love, the summer of COVID.
Oh, that's right.
It was not a good time,
That's
but
bad.
that's the last time she was on a video with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I drug her over here. I said, she came into town. I said, let's do a video because we haven't done one in a long time. And she has the most fabulous samplers and stuff to show. I'm not a sampler person. I do a couple here and there. And sorry about the glare in our glasses, but
Yeah.
life is such.
I can give you the side eye. That works.
But I'm going to let her show all her beautiful samplers and the things that she's been working on. And I have just a piddlance of stuff over here that I've been working on.
You should have seen me grabbing all this stuff before I came.
No.
I now live a little bit of 4 hours away. I live in Paris, Tennessee. I moved there in June of 22. Just a really quick rundown.
Since the last time you
Since
saw
the
her.
last time you've seen me in summer of 20, my husband and I moved from this area to Arizona where my son lives because his health was starting to fail and he couldn't take care of our house and our property as well. So we sold our house and moved to Arizona in September of 20. And right after we moved there, his health just really went quickly, quicker than what we both thought it would. And he ended up passing away while we were there in March of 22. So the cost of living, I don't know if you know, but the cost of living is awful in Arizona, in Tucson area, for me to live by myself. So I moved back here. My brother lives in Paris, Tennessee. So, and he is just the jack of all trades. And he has helped me, him and my sister-in-law both have just helped me tremendously, and I'll be forever grateful. So that's why I'm living in Paris, Tennessee, to be close to my brother where he can help me do all the things that I can't do. Just quite a bit. So anyway, I come back here quite often because my husband is buried in the National Cemetery in Nancy, Kentucky, and they're doing, this Saturday is Wreaths Across America, so I'll be placing a wreath on his grave. And some of you might know from when I used to blog a long time ago, a Kentucky sampler, I always referred to him as Master Chief or MC, so some of you do remember that. So anyway, I grabbed a bunch of stuff to show. What should we start with?
Well, let's start with some of your finishes.
Okay. This
Because
one's
they
on
are
top.
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And I must apologize.
Do you have the book to that one?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
is it
right here.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay, so this is the pattern that she's going to show you.
It's My Big Toe, Books of the Bible. I stitched this, did I put a date or something on this?
No.
Well, why not?
I don't know. Is it written on the, no, that's just what you put on the,
Oh, this is the count.
yeah, that was the count,
'Cause
46,
46,
42.
40, that's why it's so small. There,
Yep.
okay, so that's
It is
My Big
so
Toe.
beautiful.
Books of the Bible. I really enjoyed this stitch. Now, I do have to say the saying or the verse or whatever it is on the bottom of the chart is not what I did. I picked Joshua 1:9 and I put my own verse in that bottom section.
Which is a great idea. You could put any verse you
Right.
wanted to in the bottom of
Yep.
it. So
So I made it my own by doing
it's
that.
awesome. And it's like, it's a 46, 42, 46.
46
Like a
this
cream
way
linen.
and 42
Yep.
this way.
It's a cream linen. It was one
Uh-huh.
of those wonky fabrics.
Yeah. So
And it came out beautiful.
I just need to frame
So
it.
that one is My Big Toe, Books of the Bible.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, what's next on the pile here? This is I Wait for the
Yeah.
Lord. I'm sure
You got
that's
that
what it's
book
called.
with that?
Yep,
Yep.
right there.
Some of them she's got it.
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to throw this down here.
this is the pattern right here, so you can see the name and the
Hands to work.
designer. Yeah.
And again, I don't know what linen it is, what count, or what thread I used. I'm so sorry.
But absolutely gorgeous.
I love the shade of the very
Variegated.
threads. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it's like it's a mauve pink,
rose.
and it goes rosy. It's like a very mottled
Right.
thread that makes it look really beautiful. All right, so that's that one.
Now, the next sampler is, I don't have the chart. I have no idea who designed it. So I'm hoping maybe someone out there
Anybody recognize this sampler?
can help me and tell me who designed it and what it's called. I started out at the top just stitching my own colors. I just grabbed what I wanted. But I think when I got down to the flowers, I did stitch what was called for in the flowers for the colors.
So pretty.
I searched all over trying to find this chart and I just couldn't find it. So I would really like it if somebody could tell me.
Are those French knots in your flower?
It's
Or they're
no,
they're
there's
actual
some kind
stitches.
of stitches.
Yeah, they're stitches with outline. Yeah, but it makes it look like they're
Yeah.
French knots.
Right. That is some kind of different stitch, the light colored ones. I don't know. Anyway, I'm really sad that I don't know
Just
the
beautiful.
designer and all, but maybe
I
someone
told
can
Peg
help
she
me.
needs to start keeping track of this stuff.
I really do. I'm the type that I grab linen, I grab thread, and start stitching, and I don't
We all
have any
wanna
idea.
know.
Oh, this is.
We all want
There
to
you
know
go.
because they'll see something they love. This
I
one
know.
is Commandments by Lottie Da. And again, just absolutely gorgeous.
I stitched this one in.
This looks like a 36 or a 40 count.
I didn't put the date or anything. on
No,
there.
you didn't.
Yeah.
All called
I
for.
went
do
through
you
a
remember?
phase where I think it is all called
It
for.
looks like it's all called
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
But you did put your initials down there.
Oh, 2013.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so she did that in 2013.
There.
I didn't see it until I looked on the pattern.
Yeah. Okay. This is
Last one.
This is.
And this one is A Love Song by Four Oak Designs.
Now, I don't post very much on Instagram, but I did post this because this really means a lot to me. This particular chart was published in 2005, and that is the year Bob and I were married. A few years after we were married, I found this chart, and I didn't show it to my husband. I always shared all things cross-stitch with him. He was always so proud of my work. And but I didn't show him this one because I was going to stitch it for one of our anniversaries, and it didn't happen. So he never knew about this chart. So I picked it up about a year ago and stitched it. And this is, I just put a nice fine wrinkle in it. I stitched this. This is his sampler in his honor, in his memory. It's called Love Song or A
It's
Love
called
Song?
A Love Song.
A Love Song by Four Oaks Designs.
She
And
personalized it
right
down here with
there's his name, and up at the top
Up here.
is his birth and death date.
So it's just
So,
beautiful. I told her she's
right.
got to get a frame for this and get it
Yeah.
framed.
Now, Four Oaks Designs did another chart that was very similar to this called Rhapsody in Blue, and I also stitched that one. That one's on my wall. Yeah, but this one I was going to stitch for one of our anniversaries, and I never made it. So now it's
Beautiful.
Bob's
Beautiful
sampler.
red.
Oh, I
Red.
do. The thread is
Was that the thing that was sitting on the table here?
right here.
There it
Yeah,
is.
it's
Oh,
NPI,
needlepoint, yeah.
needlepoint
That's it.
silk in Crimson Tide range. The color number is 759.
That's a beautiful
So,
deep
Right, I love the
red.
color.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is a beautiful red.
Nice deep red.
Yeah,
That's what I
It
wanted.
is gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's Bob's sampler, and I know he's very proud of me for doing that.
Yep, got it all finished.
Yeah. So that's all.
one more.
finished, except for this. This one also, again, is very special because of my husband. Again, we were married in December of '05, and
This is the pattern.
yeah, I stitched it right before we were married. You and No Other by Twisted Threads.
Yep.
And let's see if I can get it without a glare. There. It's all over one, and it has that specialty stitch around the edge. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know the count of the linen, but I do know that stitching that heart over one was a bear. But
yeah, it's a small count.
Yeah.
40 or 46.
yeah, those X's are itty bitty. But that means a lot to me now, you know, especially since he passed. So, yeah, there's that. So,
Cool finishes.
yeah,
And I know she has a bunch of whips.
other stuff. Yes,
Whips.
I do. I got a whole bag
A
of
whole
whips.
bag of whips to show you. I only have a couple of finishes this time. The first one is my son's stocking. I finally got that fully finished, and I'm going to insert a video here of the fully finished stocking so you can see how I did the finishing on that. I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you my exciting finish day on my son's Christmas stocking because I have to get it in the mail. So I wanted to shoot this before it went into the mail, and this is from a Stony Creek book called Christmas in the Woods, and you can see this is the stocking that I did, and it is called Winter Wonderland Stocking. And I'm so excited to have this done. I don't know why it took me so long to get this fully finished, but it is done, and I just wanted to share with you how it came out. So I'm going to back up a little. There it is. And it has cording all around it, and then the back is the hunting type fabric. The inside is also the hunting fabric. I just made it that way all the way around. And then I'll bring it up a little closer so you can see there's the little loop for it to hang. And you can see the trim along the top and down. And you can see the design. I just love this. This was so fun to stitch, and I kept putting it down and then didn't pick it up, and then it took me a couple years to get this done, but I am so glad it is done. I did stitch all the cording on it all the way around. I did shoot a video a year or two ago about how to finish a stocking, so if you're interested in that, I will post a link below, or you can go to my actual YouTube channel and go into my how-to playlist. You can find it there. And I do mention in the video that I glue it on, but that's not true. I do sew them all on. You could certainly glue it on if you wanted to, but I have been sewing mine on. I don't know why I said gluing in that piece. I can't answer that question, but I am so glad to have it done. You can do it too if you have stockings that you need to get finished. Don't be afraid to tackle them. I go by step on how to do it on the video. I make mistakes on the video, and then I show you how to fix those mistakes on the video. So I am definitely not a professional finisher, but they do come out fantastic. And if you just take your time and do it slowly, you can get yours done too. So I'm happy to have it done and share it with you today. And then I hope you all enjoyed that. And then the other finish that I did is I showed this before. I was working on the little animals on this one, and I finished the little squirrel. That was the third one in the finish.
Let me see that.
And it is buried here in paperwork. Here's my little
I love that
squirrel.
linen. It's perfect.
Yeah, the little petty point linen at 32
Yes.
count, and there's my little squirrel. And of course, I still haven't fully finished anything. It's all sitting here.
Now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have a favorite?
My favorite one is the fox.
The fox.
And I did the fox.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fox was my
Okay.
favorite. But I love the squirrel too.
Yeah. I like the dark colored.
I haven't done the two
dark colored
birds.
bird.
Yeah, I have the two birds left, and I have the fabric for them. I figured I was going to do them all as pillows and put them in one of my bowls or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started thinking maybe they could be ornaments.
Oh, yes.
But they'll probably be pillows. I have a lot of ornaments still to go. So that's the only things that I fully finished since the last time I shot a video. I'm trying to think. Yeah, everything else is whips. Whips, whips, whips.
All right.
So, what you
You
got as a
want
whip?
to
Yep.
A whip.
Whip it good.
Okay. I'm going to show you first the one I'm working on right now. And I can only work on one thing at a time. So, here's all the threads.
Look at them all. She's got like 2 things here. She's got little clips going on.
When I am doing a certain motif or section of the sampler, I take
them all
the threads
braided.
that I need for just that out. You know, they're when you braid them like this, they're very easy to take one thread out and just pull it out.
Look like little Rasta hair. I should be.
Wouldn't that be neat? Oh.
Multicolor Rasta hair.
So anyway, it's
Oh my gosh, that's a huge one.
it's His Eyes on the Sparrow
Yeah.
by Heartstring
Oh
Samplery.
God, that is so huge. I would never tackle this. This would take me an eternity. to
This one
complete.
is special also because my mom sang in church a lot. She had a beautiful voice. She trained as an opera singer when she was very young.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and she sang His Eyes on the Sparrow quite often at church. Everybody loved to have her sing that song. So anyway, there is...
Wow, look, she's got the whole
My-
border done.
I
And
have
that
to
top
finish
section.
just the top section over there, and then I can start on the bottom.
That looks fabulous.
And again, if while I'm stitching I don't like the thread colors, that they just don't speak to me, I'll just pick my own, because you can kind of tell if you look at the houses in the middle there, the color that they are, and then you look at what I've done, it's different.
Different. Oops,
Oop.
lost my side. Lost my side.
There you go. So, and some of the animals and flowers, I just switch it up, and if I put them on there and I think, maybe this would be better or whatever, I just...
You know what count fabric it is?
I'm so sorry.
Post-it note. Post-it note.
You know what? Oh, I counted it before I left. I measured and counted it. It is, I think it's 36.
36 count. It's a big piece. It's big. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Well, I just do a little at a time.
I
I'm
can't-
not
I
a
can't even
fast
fold it
stitcher
back
at
the way
all.
you had
Oh,
it.
don't worry about it. You should have
You-
seen it.
it's
Look
all-
at all these wrinkles at the top. I can't get them out. I don't.
It's called ironing. You'll get them out.
Yeah, but you know, is there a trick to that? Because I'm going until...
I use best press.
Oh,
I
okay.
use best press on the back. I mean,
Okay,
With a bunch of towels on the leg.
yeah,
So it's got.
all right. I'm just going to shove that all in there like that. Don't worry about it later. Okay.
So that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, what else
All right,
you got?
something else?
What else you got? I only got two cross stitch.
I haven't touched these things in a long time. Oh, here's the story on Harriet Salt. This is a project that is going to be massive, and I'm not going to settle on a linen or thread until I absolutely know that that is what I want.
So you haven't started this?
Well, I did, but it's not what I'm going to go with.
So you're testing?
Yeah, this is 40, the count on this is 4244. So this is my start.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not, and I know I left myself no room up there, but I did that on purpose because I want to frame it right up close to the stitching, as close as I can get. That's just how my mind's eye sees it. But I decided, I don't know what I don't like about it. The linen, the thread, I don't know. For some reason.
The color's pretty.
I do like the color, but it has to really speak to me or it's just not going to happen.
Maybe
So
it's
anyway,
just not the right pattern.
Oh, I don't know. I really like
This
that.
is like it's like an off-white swagger fabric.
Mm-hmm. This is 46 count old mushroom. It's Kitten Stitcher.
Mm-hmm.
I think her son does it. Anyway, this is the linen.
Which is cool, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think I like this for it so that it looks more like an old scroll or whatever.
I like that she's testing colors.
Oh,
Look at
right, I did, yes.
She's testing to see.
Yeah.
You're probably not getting a good look at it, but it's like a mauve color and a red and a black.
So I think what I'm going to settle on, I do like that linen, 46 count old mushroom, and I've got a whole bunch of these needlepoint silks in just different colors of red.
So you're going to do it in different colors?
I think so.
In bands?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, I mean, if you haven't figured it out yet, I just like to grab threads and stitch and go, oh yeah, that works. And just grab another. So rather than doing it all in one color, I think I'm just gonna do it in shades of red.
And they're not, well, the alphabets are straight, but you've got like bands of different things on
Right.
the bottom
Yeah.
where you could do different things
I
with
also
it because
have-
it's just sectioned with different stitches.
This is Swasser Fiend. Yeah. I have that. I really like
Those are
that
pretty
shade.
too.
Yeah. And on where I started it, that was such a small count. I actually used a beading needle.
Is this smaller than the 46? Do you know?
I think it might be. I'm
It's
not
pretty
I'm
small.
not sure.
I mean, the
It's-
stitching's dinky.
Yeah.
You still
Wait,
able to see
this
that,
is
huh?
wait. Oh, I have to use a 10-time magnifier with the light.
Oh, okay.
This is 4244.
Oh, 42, 44.
What I started.
And this is actually 46.
What I'm going to do it on is 46. Yeah. So, yeah, that using the beading needle with Swasser Fiend was suggested to me by one of the nice ladies that work at the Attic Needlework in
okay.
Arizona. So that really helped. So anyway, that's that. I can put all that in here. Shove that in there. This is
Shove it back in
really
there.
gonna be a mess when we're done. I now
The good thing
appreciate
is
what
now
you all
can,
do.
Yeah, you can sit back on the back here and just sit on the sofa and straighten it all.
What is the? Oh no.
Next.
Willow Hill Samplings, Land of the Free. I have had this one for years, and I just can't get on the stick to finish it. I don't know why. I've almost given it away a couple times.
Where's the pattern? Let's see.
The pattern is. Nope.
There
This is a sad looking thing. It's
That's
been
okay.
around.
There you go. It's a nice long piece.
Land of the Free. It says Land of the Free because of the brave.
I've seen that before. Yep, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I like it. I just can't get my rear end in gear with it for some reason.
Some beautiful houses there, though. Got little peoples. Are they 1 over 1?
I don't think so.
No,
That was
they're regular.
Before I started doing that.
They're regular.
That goes in.
You're like me. You get it going, and then you get like squirreled into something
Right,
else.
yeah,
And you get excited about something else, and that goes to the back burner, and then
Right.
you're like,
I'm not one to keep pushing away at something that I just don't feel good about stitching. If I'm not really into it, I'm not going to do it because I want to enjoy it. I don't want to say, oh, I got to get this done. This is Jeremiah Junction, Pennsylvania Fracture Welcome Sampler.
yeah, we were just talking about this.
Yeah, my eye's always drawn to Pennsylvania Dutch type styled. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, so this is. Let's start on that.
It's a good start on it. It's not that big.
No, some of the like the heart and the birds are solid, and that band across the bottom,
Yeah.
would be solid. But yeah,
Call for
There's
colors. Didn't change anything yet.
my pretty threads.
Yep. It's really pretty.
I like those colors.
I'm not sure about the fabric.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Yep, she only writes the numbers up there when it's wonky.
Yeah, right.
When it's wonky fabric,
Yeah.
she'll write it.
Yeah.
I'll put that back in.
Oh, thank you. All right, there's 3 more in here.
Here, I could
Let's
be
see.
sitting here doing this while you're doing
I made all these bags too, back when I was going crazy on bag making, but I don't do that anymore. This chart actually got rained on. I left it outside. I hope I wasn't just showing the.
it. It's okay. I'm not
La-di-da.
gonna catch anything.
A big flower sampler.
A big flower sampler.
Oh my goodness.
Is that as far as you got?
That's it.
She lost her mind there quickly.
Yep.
2005.
What?
That's what that
Oh.
pattern's from 2005.
I was
Yeah, just a
working with
little
my
bit.
husband in the nuclear power industry when I did this one, so I didn't stitch. This has a, oh no, I put that red thread.
Yep.
Yeah, that didn't get very far with that.
That explains how it got wet too.
Yeah. All right.
Now I got itchy nose.
You always have to have itchy nose when you're making.
I know. Every
Yes.
single time.
Yeah. This is also la-di-da. Boy, that one looks rough too.
Oh man. Roses are red.
Roses are red. Oh, I got a little bit farther in this one.
Okay. Sticking needles in her mouth. Oh yeah. Got the border and everything done.
Yeah.
Words are not going to take that long. It's the flowers that are going to.
Oh,
Right there in your lap.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just put that right there. That one right there.
Mind you, she's got 2 copies of it.
Yes, I do. I probably forgot I got it or something. I don't know.
Yep.
All right. This is it. Last one. Erica Michaels. Oh, Charity for All. I didn't start this one. I
Oh,
just
okay.
wanted to show that I do have the chart and the threads, and I do like, what in the world? I got 2.
Oh, look, we know what the fabric
It's
is.
got a sticker on it!
Golden Promise, 40 count.
Woo!
That is
Oh,
by
that's-
Sassy Fabrics.
That's when I belonged to their
I don't even, never
Linen
even
of the Month.
never heard of Sassy's.
Yeah, it was a while back.
Sassy's Fabbies. Golden Promise.
So that's the chart. Erica Michaels. What's
I
it
don't think
called?
I've ever seen
Charity
that
for
one.
All.
Yep, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
There's the. It's all DMC, and of course it's in the plastic, but all for. You wouldn't think by looking at that it has that many colors in it, but it does.
No, it looks like it's
Well, there's
monochromatic.
green and red under here on the bottom. There's a green and red kind of vine thing. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it as far as whips.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that means I get to show mine.
Yes.
Yay! Let me see, I'm trying to find my mess here. Okay, so Winter Sampler Crochet Go Go. I'm gonna put this like this so you can see it. Been working on this in the last couple weeks. I think the last time that I showed this, I only had this top portion done, and that was it. And now I have,
Oh, that's pretty.
this is French Country Mocha, vintage Country Mocha, 36 count. And that's where I'm at right now. I've got it all the way down the owls,
How
and I'm
far you
heading
are.
down. Yeah.
Those owls are cute.
And I'm doing it 1/2 on 36 count. So, but it's getting there. All the
What
trees.
threads are you?
I'm using they're in the bag, the called for colors. It's all DMC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not any
All right.
specialty threads. It's
Huh.
just DMC.
I like I'm surprised of the coverage of one.
I was too, because normally on a 36 I would do two.
Yeah,
But this
that's
I
kind
decided
of the turning point
Yeah.
almost of.
one or two, whether
Yeah.
it's hand dyed or if it's
Right.
natural. And this wasn't hand dyed; it's a print dye. You can see the other side has no color to it. It
Oh,
has no
okay.
modeling to it.
Okay.
It's printed. So that's how far I've gotten with it. I don't know why I've been in the mood to stitch on this because it's been so chilly around here lately. So I have been working on that. And the other piece that I'm working on that I started in 2018 and is still floating around
Oh boy.
is
yeah.
my map of Hockran Hollow. And this is on 40 count doubloon that I over dyed with tan Rit dye. So, and I've gotten all the way down to the bottom of his wing, as you can see. And I'm working on the schoolhouse down there by his wing, and I'm trying to get that whole
should I
section
be
down
helping
there
you
done. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Here I sit.
You're good. So that's where I'm at with it. So the last
Yeah.
time, you can let it go. It's okay.
Okay.
That I worked on it, I was way, last time you guys saw it, it was way up here. So I've gotten quite a bit
There you have.
done with it. And I've started doing all this outlining so I can just fill in mindlessly.
Oh yeah. I do
Because it's
that
all
too.
solid color. This was all outlined in and this was, and I just filled it in. So it's getting there. But I love this piece. It sat 5 years.
Yeah. Well,
I started it
I've
and didn't
got all
touch
these
it,
in
and
my
then
bag.
all of a sudden I had this urge to pull this out and work on it, and I have steadily been plugging away on it, and I haven't lost my interest yet, which is
Yay.
awesome. So besides that, I have been working on a lot of wool applique. I have gotten in this binge of working on wool applique.
You'll have to
And-
show me how to do that.
Oh, it's so much fun. Less stitching, a lot less stitching, quicker.
Mm.
So I have a few things that I have started, and again, they're in the start mode, and I haven't finished. And this one is from Buttermilk Basin. It is called the Winter Joy Pillow. And as far as I got with it was just putting all the wool, cutting out all the pieces, and putting the words up. I haven't done any stitching on it yet. And so this is the backing piece here that's behind it. It'll be a little pillow. I think Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, she did this, and that's what got me to go over to their site a year or two ago and buy this. And I didn't bother with it till this year and started pulling it out and cutting it out and
Isn't that
fusing it all
pretty?
down so I could stitch it.
Hmm.
And then I joined this huge block of the month that is wool applique. It's called Gingerbread Bake Shop, and this is just part one of it. It's this huge Christmas tree, and it is an 8-part series that is a block of the month that will make a large wall hanging when it's done. And it's done on fabric with the wool applique. And it came with a bonus kit. Each month we get, I bought the whole shebang, okay? I wasn't just gonna get the pattern.
You go, girl.
I got the block of the month kit, I got the threads. I was like, if I'm gonna go into this, I'm going in whole hog, and I wanna enjoy the whole experience of it. So part of it is you get a freebie a month with your kit, and this is the first block for the freebie, which is the gingerbread boys here.
That's cute.
And I've got that all fused down right here. I just haven't done any stitching yet on it, and it has a little button that goes in the center and a bunch of beads and stitching. So I haven't messed with that yet, although I've got it all pinned down or all fused down. But my big one is this here, and this is the block.
Oh, look at that.
So it is all fused, it's all wool. I have started the stitching, so you'll see stitching around the outside perimeter of the block, and I've started
Yep.
stitching around this one. That's why that thread's hanging. But it is all
Look at their cute little bow ties.
wool applique. I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah.
And
Look at that.
it's huge. It is huge. This is like 30 inches, I think, this fat piece of fabric it's on. So it is going to be a huge 8-piece set. And I'm assuming this one block is running down one side. We have not seen the other blocks because it is a
there's more.
mystery, Sal. 8 blocks.
Wow.
8 blocks and a mystery cell. So this is kind of taking up my
We're
time.
going to need to build on here.
So I have been enjoying working on that because wool applique is a lot less stitching involved than cross stitch.
Yeah,
So
I
it's a
probably
lot
should look into
quicker.
that.
It's a lot quicker, and I have started, before this, I was working on projects, like I have these. This is how I got rolling in this, making my little ornaments.
Oh,
So I started making little, and
that's a nice way to start, just something
it is,
small.
it's something small, and it's not stuffed yet, so it's not stitched on the bottom, but it'll get stuffed, but it's just a little, boy, is he getting blown out.
Yeah.
Oh, he is blown out. He's got a little Santa face, you guys can't see it. Let's see.
There you go.
There we go. And he's just a little ornament. He's backed, and he's just got to get stuffed with some fiberfill. So I'm trying to get him so he's not blown out. And they got stitching all around him. So this is another one I haven't gotten that far with yet. There's one with no stitching, so you know what they look like beforehand. Oh, that sucks.
There. Do you want me to hold it up?
No, I'm just trying to get it so it's not. And then there's an angel. So I still have to finish her. There's a Santa.
Oh, I like that.
I haven't finished cutting him out on the black yet, but that's the Santa. He doesn't have any stitching yet. A little gingerbread boy.
And that here, hold the girl up next to.
Yeah, and there's the little gingerbread girl. So just cute, cute. This has all got to be cut out close to it. I haven't done that yet. But that's how I got started. And they're just wool felt. They're just felt. And then I started getting progressively, I need to do this because this is fun. I can sit in my car at work and do stitching on lunch break and enjoy it. That's how I got the Santas done, sitting in my car.
Right.
And then I started saying, I can't afford a bunch of wool. So I started going to thrift stores. I haven't showed you this in my room yet, but I buy clothing at thrift stores. So I buy skirts, jackets, sweaters, anything I can find that's 100% or 85% or more in wool. And I felt them and I cut them up. And I have all that stuff, all that felt that's cheap, especially if you go to like Goodwill. They have Sundays, they have 99-cent day. If you happen to find a wool skirt or something for $1 or whatever, I mean, it's an awesome deal, but I also will buy them at full price. I think skirts are like $4.99 or something, so $5. I can't get a strip of wool.
You're right.
For $5, but I can get a whole skirt and cut it apart and have different colors and things like that. So I have started doing that. So I have a lot of black and red, things you can easily find. A tan, I just got a tan, 100% tan camel's hair skirt, which will felt like wool.
I want to see you do that too.
So lots of fun, but I
haven't
felt that yet because I haven't gotten to the tan part yet. But absolutely love doing that. Throw them, you have to throw them in the washer, hot water, very little detergent. Run them through the cycle twice, and then in the dryer hot. It's dry, and it causes the fabrics to shrink up. So when you cut them, they don't fray.
Is that the trick? Here I am, 55 years old, and
so lots of fun.
I learned something today.
But this one, I just wanted, the block of the month, I just wanted the whole thing. I didn't want to have to look for fabric and search for it and stuff. I said, this is my birthday present on my birthday. I know a lot of you know that my birthday's this month on the 31st, and the big 60. So
you and Tilly. I mean, Tilly's not the big 60, but Tilly will be 10.
So, I wanted to get something special for my birthday, so I did.
Good.
So, that's what I've been working on. That was it. What have you bought? What do you got to share?
Oh, well, I've been trying to get back into watching some Flosstubes. I just, I was the first year of grief as a bear and wasn't doing much of anything. So I'm trying to get back into things that I enjoy, and cross-stitching is it. So when I watch Flosstubes and they show me charts that they buy, I get on my phone and I order it too.
So who do you like watching on Flosstube? Who are your
of course.
No, who's your favorites though? Who do you really enjoy stitching off the top of your head? Or watching.
Brenda and the cereal starter. Is that this was?
Yep.
Yeah. You know, you put me on the spot. I can't think of
That's
them. The
okay.
one that we mentioned earlier, that when we were trying to think of.
The games with an S.
Sarah's Stitchy Spot.
Thank you.
Yes.
Which I think is a riot. She is a riot because I have to listen to her husband sing at the beginning of
Yeah.
this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I watch her on and off. I don't really watch Brenda that much because they're mostly samplers and stuff. And
Yeah.
I have such eclectic taste.
I think it's neat that you can do several things, and I've got blinders on to I only want to do samplers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, some people like that. Like we talked about, like Saltback Stitcher.
That's the one. Yes.
Can't think of her name right now. But yeah, some people are just that way. That's what their passion is, to just do samplers. And I like to do samplers, but I like to do a bunch of other things too. I have to have that variety to keep me interested.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have found a couple new ones, but I'm sorry, I can't tell the names. My mind.
Old age. We all got that old age thing going on.
I just sift through my subscription. Oh yeah, I like that one, but I can't tell.
Yeah,
you
I
the
just
name.
started watching, again, not sampler related, but Frizzy Lizzie Stitches. I think that's her name.
Oh.
Frizzy Lizzie. She's got an eclectic taste too, but she has a program that she uses to track hers with. And it's called Notion.co, I think is the website. And I have it on my phone, I have it on my iPad, and no matter where I'm at on it, it transfers automatically to each device. So it keeps me on track no matter what device I'm on. And it's a little learning curve on it. I am using Markup RXP to do my charts. So I've told everybody before, I scan everything in a PDF, and I don't hand mark things. I mark on my iPad, and it's called Markup RXP, which is similar to Pattern Keeper, but it's in color.
See, I've just been using Adobe.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. No, I'll show it when we're done. I'll show you what it
I
looks
just
like.
started actually. I think last time I was here, you inspired me to do it. So.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep, to use something digital, but I love it that way because I don't have to keep track of holding patterns and paper and highlighters and all that stuff. Because half
I
the
like
time,
that you can blow it up. And,
blow it up.
You know.
Yeah. When I did paper, I would end up with highlighter on my fabric.
Oh,
I would
no,
end
I
up
do
with
that.
pen marks on my fabric because I just couldn't multitask
Yeah.
at all. So yeah, I like the Markup RC, but I love this Notion one. I'll show you that when we're done too. But I'm really liking it because not only does it keep track of my projects, it's a calendar, and I can go in there and plug what days I'm working on things, how many stitches I've done, what, where I'm at with it, the percentage, that
I think that's awesome that you do that.
well,
Because I obviously don't.
I think that mostly I do it. I never did counting of my stitches or kept track of anything, but I really like seeing, like on my map of Hawk Run Hollow, I'm at 33% right now. It doesn't look like it, but and it's exciting to see that.
Yeah,
I can see, oh my God, I'm at 33%.
It
Keeps you motivated to keep going on it because you're seeing your percentage go up, which is why I think a lot of people count stitches and like Pattern Keeper. It tells you where you're at with your patterns and stuff, which is awesome. So I'm really getting into that. But I like to keep track of when I started things, when they're finished, where I'm at with them. The calendar helps me know what I work on things and how much during the month I worked on them. Other plans that I may have, like I have my birthday plans coming up, which I'm going to shoot a separate video for. My 6 starts on my birthday on the 31st, and what projects I'm starting, 6 of them. So I guess I'm doing an hour a piece maybe on each one just to get them rolling to have my 6 on 60. And then I'll have a New Year's Day start with my friend Kim Timmons, and we're starting the same project that day on January 1st. But I can't live without these digital things anymore. I just can't. They just make my life so easy, and I enjoy them. But okay, back to, I don't know how we got rolling on that one. Back to what we bought.
Well, Sarah's Stitchy Spot actually enabled me to order these for blue flower designs. What's this one is?
I put them
where
so
does
that
it say?
this one's spring. The first one up is spring.
Okay.
So
Yeah, there's 4 in the.
so we got spring, summer. Some of you might know these from Punch Needle Permanent Stitcher. This was in their series one year. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. That's autumn. And then winter, which these are absolutely, winter's my favorite. That's just a beautiful design. They're all beautiful.
The other stitcher that did these, the Flosstube I really enjoy is, does she call herself the New Hampshire stitcher?
Yep, that might be it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
She
they all have
has the most beautiful eyes.
they're blue, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
they're like piercing blue.
Are they? I don't remember. Anyway.
One of them does, and you see them and you're like, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I had those saved too, but they're in the Punch Needle book.
Oh,
to
yeah,
do.
I don't get that. So.
And I just asked Peg if she's going to do it. I thought about doing it as a bell pull 4 in a row, which would be nice because then they hang out all year long because it's got all the seasons on it.
Right. I should consider that.
So that's
this
probably
is
what I'll
one
do.
I got a while back, not recently. It's Teresa Kogut, Rapid Growth. Is that what it's called? Anyway. Again, it's the folksy kind of Pennsylvania Dutch style. I just really like that style. She is so talented. So there's that. And then this is the Prairie Schooler. What made me get this one was the one in the middle. Again, it's very similar to the blue flower designs with the big old heart.
Called Friends.
I'll probably do that one first, and then I might do the others, but I really like that middle one.
And then you got that one there.
Oh, yes, Chessie and Me, Flag of Glory Needle Book.
Which again, that's pretty cool.
I did her, there is a flag that looks very similar to that, that I just stitched and framed, also by Chessie and Me.
They have all that specialty stitches in it.
Each stripe is a specialty stitch.
That's pretty
Yes.
cool. That is cool.
Mm-hmm. I actually stitched that one twice, so this one is a needle book. It's very similar. My last things are just things that I really.
I thought this book was so cool.
Look how thick it is.
It is super thick, and it's an
Cross-stitch letters.
Yeah, alphabet Bible.
Yes.
Alphabet Bible. And if you think we're kidding about thick, okay, thick.
Right.
I mean, but how cool is that if you want to do your own designing or put your name on something or your initials or something else where you need letters.
Right.
This is awesome. I'm going to have to look that up on Amazon.
Well, I actually used a font in here for Bob's name on the sampler that I stitched for him. So,
yeah. Which was cool because then you can
and
see what it looks like.
The neat thing about this is there's little numbers up in the corner, and that tells you how many stitches. So if you're looking for small, you start out in the front, but if you want really big letters, it just gets bigger as it goes, and it tells you up in the corner, you know, how many stitches. But I love this. I've referred to this several times. And then this one is motifs. It's just full of anything you might want to put on a sampler.
Yeah, so if you wanted to change out something on a sampler, you want a different motif than the one that's on there, what a great resource.
It says 1,200 symbols. It's all done in French, so I won't attempt to read it to you, but
Yep, and it is Repertoire de Pointe de Croix. Valerie Lejeune is who it is. So you can screenshot it if you want to take a look at it. Find it. Says it's
I went online.
$44 for the book.
It was then. So,
yeah, and you might be able to find it at secondhand.
I know one of these came from
something.
Canada. I think this one I ordered from Canada.
Okay, gotcha.
I think. That's all I have.
Okay. So I have a couple of things that I have purchased, and one of them is Life is Better Meow. And it is a Erica Michaels little kit. Got it on the second-hand market. And unfortunately, the little cat's head snapped off.
Aww.
Which I didn't notice when I purchased it. His little head was snapped off, and it was in the picture. I just didn't pay attention to it. So I'm going to have to glue the little cat's head back on it. But still, love it. Love cats. Love the black cat because I got little Josie. I bought this. I just got this in the mail the other day. Creative Stitching by Sue Spargo. If you like wool applique, this is all the wool applique stitches and the different stitches you can do and how to do them. And Sue Spargo, you can go on YouTube. You can find her in other places where she does a lot of teaching of stitches and embroidery and in wool applique. So I'm glad to have this to do my wool
bees
applique.
I saw in there. I saw
Yeah, it's
right there.
Yeah, it's just and it's great that it's spiral bound, so I can just lay it out and look at, and it's picture by picture what you do. So love that book. Got that at Amazon. So, but I think some shops have that. And then I got this from Marketplace this week, and it is a quilt kit called Winter Afternoon. It is the entire kit, except for the backing and the batting. And I just love those snowmen. That's the front, the top. This panel here is just a printed panel on it, and then the rest has to be quilted. So of course I've gotten into quilting. You can see it's a full
That's
kit.
on my bucket list to make a quilt.
Oh my gosh. And I got it for, it says it was $80. I paid $40 for it. So that was a good deal. And it's got all the fabrics I need.
Yeah. That was a good
So
one.
love that. So looking forward to that. If you watched my last video, you saw my little Christmas, my tree quilt piece that's hanging. It's not done yet, okay? Like everything else, I've got like a stack like this of things I need to fully finish, and I just don't feel like it. I really have to be in the mood to get it done. My son's, I just had to do it no matter what. I had to jump in and get that done. And I have to say, I had to watch my own video to remember how to do the stocking.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty bad that I have to go and watch my own video to remember how I did the stocking, because I hadn't done one in so long. But I do have a video. If you're interested, I will post a link below, how to finish the Christmas stockings. And in the video I did, and I'm sure I mentioned this in the little snippet that I just shot, in the video I said I glued the trim around. I do not glue it. I sew it all the way around. I don't know what I was thinking when I shot that video and said I glue it, but I do not glue it. You could glue it. It would work if I do it like my pillows. My little pillows, I don't sew them, I glue them. So you definitely could do that, but I hand stitched all the trim on the stocking. So glad to have that out to him just before the mail got crazy. Thankfully, I live in a very small town, and the post office was dead, which was a blessing. And I told the clerk there, of course you know them all. When you live in a small town, you know everybody. I said, well, it's so good to be in a small town when it's a holiday. I said, there's no line. I can just walk up and give you my package and be done. Okay, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. I am going to shoot a video, like I said, on my 6 starts. So I'll shoot that video sometime between now and next week. I'm also going to shoot a video of all my Christmas finishes, just to show them I have a lot of new subscribers. I did not, as you can see, there's no Christmas tree behind me. I did not put up a Christmas tree. I've hardly put up Christmas decorations anywhere. I just didn't feel like it this year to do it. So that's probably why I didn't do a lot of the finishing I needed to get done, because I just wasn't in the mood to do it. I did get, for those of you interested, the test results back for all of my MRIs for my back, and it is not good. I'm not going to get into the ins and outs of exactly what's going on. But I do need to see a neurosurgeon for my back and neck. So that's going to be the next step, is to get a consult with them, because the MRIs were bad enough that they felt like I needed to see a surgeon. So that probably happening sometime in the beginning of next year. So until then, I don't know how much finishing and stuff I'm going to get done. I'm going to maybe pick 1 or 2, 3 things a week and see if I could kind of piddle with getting them done until I get everything caught up, because I owe Peg bags too, and I haven't done those.
Absolutely no hurry.
And I have my own bags to make, because I bought Christmas fabric to make my own bags, and I didn't do that either. So it's sitting there. I'll have them for next year.
I could make my own, but
I'll have them for next year. So no big deal.
You do it so much better than I do.
Well, once I get rolling, that's the best part. Was once I get my measurements and everything down, I can get an assembly line going, and I can just roll them out and stitch them up. That's it. It's just getting the measurements and my thought process in, and I may have to watch one of my videos or someone else's again to remember what I was doing. But yeah, so I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I greatly appreciate it. I will say though, I was looking at my analytics, the analysis thing on YouTube, and I found it very amazing that 68% of my viewers are not subscribers.
Oh, really?
So why?
Yeah,
Why is it?
What's up with that?
Yeah. Post below. Tell me if you're not a subscriber, why you haven't hit that button yet. Tell me, what are you looking for? What do you see that you want to see? What are you seeing too much of something? Do you want to see something else? Am I driving you crazy with all my crazy talk? Tell me below why you're not a subscriber, because I'd like to know why 68% of the viewers of my channel are not subscribers and 32 are. So let me know below.
You know, you can choose whether you want to get the notifications. Some people say, I don't want to be bombarded with notifications of every time you put a video out, but
Right.
you can choose not to get the notifications.
Yeah.
So,
But
I can't be it. You can't use that excuse.
It can't be, because I subscribe to like 100 channels. I think I'm up close to 100. And I don't get notifications on most of them. I have a few that I don't like to miss their channel. So I'll do the subscribe. And a lot of times when I want to look at videos, I'll just go to my subscription and just start scrolling down.
Yeah.
Who haven't I watched lately?
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
what
oh,
I do.
look, there's that one. I want to see that. I want to see that. And I'll go down like that. But yeah, 68%. I'm like really
Wow.
surprised by that.
Yeah.
So, and most of my viewers are in America. So 97% are in America. All of them are women. I have no male subscribers. And most of the people, not most, all of the subscribers that I have are 55 or above.
That's a good age. I get that.
I don't have any young subscribers, so I have to get hip or something here. I need to start doing some frosted pumpkin or something here.
Yeah.
Get them drawn in. So, but yeah, those are my stats, and I'm still trying to figure it all out. But I have very good subscribers. They comment all the time. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate your well wishes. Trust me when I say I'm not down and out. I might not be frequent in these videos, but I will be posting videos because I really do enjoy doing it. I just feel like sometimes I don't have enough to share with you, and it might be a shorter video, but I'm going to try to get consistent at some point. There was something else I wanted to mention, and it just went out of my head. Don't you love that? Don't you love it? Got too many things rolling around up here. So thank you so much, Peg, for doing this with me today.
I had fun. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's so much fun. Maybe we can do it next time she's in town. Maybe I can get her to do it again. She'll have not so much to show, but she'll show what progress she has.
Hopefully I'll have some progress.
I'll feel like I'll have
his eyes on the sparrow.
Yeah, my thing will be longer than 15 minutes if she's sitting next to me. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time.
All right.
Okay. Almost an hour.